Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I thought we'd get just ready together today. And I also have some very random things to try. Some things that I bought like a while ago just looked interesting, just like spiked my interest a little bit. Some things I got in gratis at work or like a discount on of some sort. So it was kind of like, might as well try them kind of thing. So yeah, I figured we just get ready and try these things. I feel like I always say this, but these things have just been sitting waiting for me to try them for a long time now. So I figure let's just like put them all in one video. There's 2 prestige things, 3 non-prestige, and none of them I feel like are like these huge launches that I feel like I need to do like a dedicated video on. I just figured we'd just kind of play and try these things together. So let's get into it. Wait for the training first. You know what I've been really forgetting to apply lately, which is really bad, is some SPF. So we're gonna do that first. I just still have the Supergoop Play. I'm just making sure this isn't expired or anything. It's just kind of been sitting for a while. But I like this one from what I remember. It's very like lightweight. SPF of 50, which is really nice, especially for the face. But I think I got so used to like my stuff having SPF, like my foundations and skin tints having SPF in them, that I stopped like applying it separately. But now with my more like lighter pale skin, through winter I've been using my About Face foundation, plus I obviously really love that foundation, but that one doesn't have an SPF. So I basically got like out of the habit of applying an SPF separately. So I've been skipping that step, which is a very important step. So SPF safety first. First thing I wanted to try was the Anastasia the Beauty Balm, their new skin tint. It's like a stick skin tint. This was obviously a new release. I think probably a pretty big release for them. It was something that I feel like firsthand looking at it and hearing about it seems like something that I'd be kind of interested in, because it's like a lightweight skin tint, very like, yeah, it's like serum boosted, it says, so like very like skincare forward, like hydrating, all that kind of thing. But it being from Anastasia, I don't know, they're not really known, I'm trying to get this thing open, they're not really like known for their skin products, really, I feel like. So I just wasn't really fully like excited about it, like I'm gonna purchase it kind of thing. But this was one of the things that we got an extra discount on at work, so I figured for as cheap as I could get it, I might as well just try it out. A tinted solid serum that blends skincare and makeup with 8 potent ingredients for a radiant, smooth complexion. Its silky texture ensures seamless application for a naturally even and glowy finish. I got shade 3. Anyway, let's swipe this on. Let's see. I used to say that I didn't love like stick foundations until I found the Merit one. Love that stick foundation. So kind of cool if this was similar. I think it's probably a little lighter coverage than that one is. And then the next thing I want to try to blend this out with is the Morphe complexion. It just says it's like the double-ended one. I would guess it's like trying to be like a dupe of the cosmetics one. This one's $50. This one I'll have to check, but I got it in gratis, so we'll try it. And if it is, you know, a lot cheaper and works just as well, it would be a really nice dupe. So this is really soft. I do like, and it feels like the perfect density to blend out something like a stick foundation that's like a little bit like thicker. And the application of a stick is really convenient, like if you like the formula and everything, if it works out. It's so nice to like just swipe on. And that is blended out like one layer. It's actually really pretty. The shade is nice. I did put a self tan on a couple of days ago just to get like a little bit of color. I was feeling just like ready for the sunshine, and we're just not really getting it here. So I feel like it matches really well like my actual skin tone right now. I didn't self tan my face, but it is a little light for my neck and my self tan, but that will go away here in a couple days. So I feel like the shade's nice, and it is very light coverage. Like, I mean, still red, you know, it's not really giving me tons of coverage, but it's supposed to be a skin tint, so it's supposed to be very light coverage. I'll put a little second layer around the center of my face where I need more of that coverage, and see if it layers. I'm gonna take my ring off too. We'll see. If it kind of layers up here, that'd be kind of nice. Just do another layer. It is glowy. I mean, so far at least, I don't think it looks like it's sitting on top of the skin at all. It feels like it's very much so like blending out. I don't know if it really added any more coverage. I feel like maybe a little, but still pretty red around my nose. And this is up close. I mean, I mean, so far I have no complaints. It's just very light coverage, but it doesn't claim to be more coverage than like a light skin tint. If concealer layers nicely over this, then it's a good just like starting point to be able to kind of blend the rest of your makeup into. Sometimes I feel like if I don't have some kind of skin tint or something to like blend product into afterwards, I also struggle with that too. So I mean, it's like a nice starting point. I feel like if it stays looking really this nice, it looks healthy. It's really not sitting weird, especially around my nose, you know, things get weird. I mean, so far so good. And this is really nice too. Very soft. It's like perfect, I feel like, for something like a stick foundation, because it's obviously a thicker formula and like just more to blend. But I blended it out really, really nice and really quickly. I'm gonna take my Born This Way Ethereal Light concealer. I have it in Graham Cracker. I hate their shade names because like, what does that even mean? I literally have no idea. But I do like this concealer in general. I'm just gonna try to add a little bit of coverage around the center of my face. So I just want a little bit more coverage there. But also, once I get some sun, like I don't have as much redness, it kind of evens it out a little bit, because then I have like a kind of tan going on. The skin tint so far, I'm like, summertime, be really nice. I guess I didn't really use like this side of the brush. Just such a like quick makeup person. I just like use the big one and just like blend it out. But I mean, both sides are nice. So the concealer went over it really nice, blended into it. Still looks really good. I mean, I don't know, I really like it so far. Look how glowy I am. Skin looks very healthy. This is not new to me, but I'm gonna do the Tower 28 cream bronzer, and I use this side for like basically all my cream products. So I'm gonna try this with everything and see if it kind of still works for everything. It's a little like smaller, like the top is a little smaller, not as fluffy. But that actually might be perfect for like kind of contouring. Sometimes that one is a little big if you want to get more of a defined line. It's funny that I like self-tan because I was like, oh, none of my foundations like match me. Like, everything's a little too dark for my neck. But then now I have the opposite problem, like where I've been buying such fair shades to get me through winter and stuff, that now it's just the opposite. Everything is just too light. I didn't really accomplish anything. And now my hands are like all like my knuckles. I don't know what I did this time, but that's kind of how I feel about self-tanning lately. It's kind of like, for what? Okay, warm the face up a little bit. I actually really like this. And everything's blending really seamlessly into it. It's pretty. Honestly, it reminds me of the Stay Slip Tint. It's that glowy. I want to say maybe the slip tint has like a little bit more coverage, but honestly I don't even know if that's even true. But next up is this Undone Beauty like cream palette. So they're all cream blushes, besides I guess this is kind of like a highlighter, but it does have kind of like a little blushy shade. So could kind of be like just a glowy blush too, but this is in Strawberry Cream, it's called. I think I don't know much about this brand at all, but I think it's supposed to be like a cleaner brand. I mean, it says it's vegan, cruelty free. Don't know much about it, but their stuff kind of looks cute. Like it kind of like the little packaging, and I don't know. And obviously I love my cream products, so it was kind of fun to see like all the different shades in here. So I don't know, I grabbed it a couple months ago, still haven't used it. And this shade right here reminded me of my Dreamer shade from Ilia, the multi-sticks. I am obsessed with that shade and I pretty much used it all up. I don't know if I've thrown it yet though. Ooh, I haven't thrown it. So it's like just about gone. But look how similar those shades are. So I was kind of like, could be a little dupe again. So let's try that shade then. I'm gonna use this brush again. It's a little hard because I feel like maybe I just need to use a smaller brush, or maybe I could use like my fingers and then like swipe it on. I don't know, we'll see. We'll have to try it different ways because this is new to me. But I do feel like I'm like gonna pick up the other colors. Oh! Stop, that's actually so pretty. I grabbed quite a bit. It's pigmented. It's like a little bit more bright, I feel like, than my Dreamer one. Not as neutral on the skin. I feel like I need like a clean brush. Okay, that was a lot. But I also am gonna powder, and sometimes that like tames it down a little bit. But those are pigmented and they go far. Like I've actually picked up quite a bit of color, thinking I would need like a little bit more product, but it's pigmented. I don't feel like it's patchy at all. It's pretty. I'm gonna pick up the like highlight shade. Can't really tell if I'm like picking up anything. I think I am, but I also already look so glowy anyway from the skin tint, and I think I got some. But again, I'm already so glowy. But yeah, there's two other shades in here, like a little bit more of like a raspberry color and then like a brighter pink. So we'll keep trying this, but I mean, I really like it. And you get a lot of different colors, kind of just like a fun, different concept. So kind of fun. Okay, I'm gonna set with a little bit of powder. Take a little puff, and I'm just doing the like blurring Laura Mercier powder. I don't want to lose that glow, obviously. I think if I were wearing this to work, since I get so oily, I feel like I kind of get oily anyway, but I also feel like I get even more oily than I normally do when I'm like at work. And I don't know if it's like the environment and I don't know, the lights, how warm it is. Like our store is really warm, but I feel like extra oily there. So I'd maybe powder a little bit more if I was going to work, but I'm not, so I'm just gonna powder where I don't want it to be shiny and leave the rest. And it's kind of like I'm putting it where I put the concealer too, to kind of set that. So far so good. I have a lot of blush on. But I am liking the way that my skin looks. Next I have the Precisely My Brow Detailer from Benefit. This is a newer release as well. And it's even skinnier than the Precisely My Brow Pencil. So it's supposed to like mimic actual little brow hairs, basically. So I don't think I've tried this. I think I've definitely swatched it on my hand, but it does still have a little spoolie on the other side, like all of their brow products. This is in shade 4. It has the tiniest little point, and I know if you put too much out too, that it will break off because that's how small it is. Mostly just gonna fill in like the end and then kind of disperse it through the front of my brows too. So I think this shade, it's like called like warm deep brown. So it does have a little bit warmer of an undertone, so I don't want to just put it on the end and then have my brows be looking funky. It's not like breaking it all as I'm using it, so that's nice. It'd be a problem if you went to use it and every single time it was like breaking off, but it definitely is strong enough to use and put through your brows. As far as I know, this is like the smallest brow pencil on the market now. That's kind of cool. Really nice. I like it. I definitely don't need this in my brows right now at all. I would probably use this separately, like by itself, but I have tried this before. It's the Precisely My Brow Wax, and they came out at the same time, I believe. This is in shade 3.5, and from what I've kind of experienced using this and swatching the shades and stuff, is the shades are a little bit darker than the rest of their brow products. So like a 3.5 in this is darker, I feel like, than a 3.5 in their other brow products. But it's really nice. I've been kind of using it just sparingly, like on and off. I think I've used it on a couple makeup apps too, but really nice and very like high hold, like thicker, feels like an actual brow wax versus just a brow gel, but really pretty. Just make sure you go like maybe a little bit lighter in your color, just because they are more like pigmented, thick, darker kind of thing. I'm gonna curl my brows. I also recently got this Shiseido eyelash curler because I do not love my Tweezerman one. I really like the Tarte one, but this Tweezerman one I don't. It kind of feels like janky and cheap, but I mean at the end of the day it works, it does its job. But I kind of just decided to try this new one. Everyone seems to love this one, and it's good. But I used it in a video that I actually already filmed, but this video will be going up before that video. But I said like I don't really know if a eyelash curler can really blow me away. I mean, it's just an eyelash curler at the end of the day, but it does work. I mean, it lifts them. But again, my Tweezerman one does work. I just feel like it's kind of chintzy or something. But my last thing I want to try are these Impress press-on falsies. I never wear falsies ever anyway, but these have just always like piqued my interest. And then I've also had people like ask about them and ask if we like apply them and stuff at Ulta, and I've never used them before, so I kind of feel like I should like practice on myself first in case anyone actually like wants to get them done. So I got the just natural ones. They're called like Sleek Natural, and I already have like a lash like applicator So there are ones that come with like the lash applicator and everything, but I didn't need that, so I just got like, it's like a refill pack, I think, technically. So we'll try it. I have no idea. I mean, I've heard people really like these. I've heard they're very easy to apply. Let's see if I can do it. It's crazy, like no glue needed. You literally, it says to take it off of the tray, place it underneath your natural lashes, squeeze the clusters in your natural lashes together, and then that's it. So, seems pretty easy. There's medium and large. So I'm gonna take the large ones and apply it to the furthest end of my lash. This is weird. Do I need a handheld mirror? Try holding it like this instead. My face. It keeps sticking onto this. Like, do I have glue on this? Like, this shouldn't be that hard. So long. Okay, I think I did it. Pretty. Feels like it's really on there. You don't even like feel it on, like very comfortable. Well, feel it a little bit. Those are so long. I also just never wear lashes, so it's like weird. I feel like I kind of want to finish one side first. The faces. Wow, that was easy. Except it's like little pieces of glue on the bottom from gluing the lash onto the plastic container, because I don't want that. I'm trying to peel it off. I don't want it like underneath touching my bottom lashes and getting stuck or something. And then now I'll redo that. Like nerve-wracking because it's like, is it stuck? Like, did it stick? It's like almost too easy. I also am just like, how is this gonna stick all day? Like, I feel like I've heard of people wearing these like for days, not just like a day. I'll take another medium one so it doesn't have like any glue on the bottom. I don't know, that one just had like 2 big things of glue. One more. Kind of wish that there was one more smaller size. Whoa. Like a small, medium, large. But, oh, just poked my eye. And I think I like the mediums way better. This large one is too big for me. The medium though is very like wispy. Like this looks fake over here and these still look really pretty. Oh my god, I haven't seen myself with lashes on. Like, no wonder people wear lashes though. They are so pretty. I think I'm gonna take off the large one and just do 3 mediums. I also feel like squeezing them together is way easier to just do with your hands than trying to get the other thing like around the lashes. That is crazy though. It literally looks like lash extensions. You don't get like the line of, like on a strip lash, you like get that band kind of line a lot of times. It actually went pretty fast once I like kind of got the hang of it. But I like just the mediums. Definitely thought they'd be a little bit more irritating too. The fact that you're putting them underneath your lash. They really aren't at all. Like I feel like they're way more comfortable than a regular strip lash. Last one. Oh, just literally straight up poked my eye with it. I wish I had like one more small one to put more in the inner corner, because I don't think I really want to put like another medium one. But they do say on the back like tip, like mix and match using a variety of styles. So you could essentially just get a different pack with some smaller ones and just like mix and match. Way easier to squish together with your fingers, I find. This one is kind of like rolled. I might trim how long that one right there is. Wow, I look like one of those girls with the lash extensions. And hopefully not trim my real lashes on accident. I think I would almost need to put a little bit of mascara. I mean, honestly not like I'm fine. Like this is just fine, just like this. But just to like make these front hairs a little darker to like blend in. They're honestly so comfortable now. And they literally look like lash extensions. And you can't even like see like the track. I don't know, kind of blown away right now. It's kind of crazy. I'm gonna do some mascara. I just have a little Fan Fest. I don't really know what's doing anything as far as blending them together, but it is helping to them like be kind of like shortest to largest kind of thing. So long. I just poked my eye so hard. Ow. Ow, I just poked my eye so hard. I think I pushed down on the lash and then it poked me from the bottom. Which I feel like means it's probably not like stuck all the way. A lot of work, but if you were kind of planning to put these on and then if they like last days, you're getting the same like appearance as extensions, and you like that look and you want that look for every day, I mean, hands down, way, way, way cheaper. Maybe a little less damaging too to your lashes. That adhesive probably not nearly as strong. There you go, my eye is hurting because I poked the juice out of it, but those are fun to try. I'm glad I finally did. Well, I guess we didn't really do a lip, huh? I think I'm just gonna do a little bit of gloss. Oh! To get a little bit of lip liner. Just because it's such a light gloss. I feel like it kind of makes my lips disappear. Okay. Nice. So that's the finished look. The balm still looks really great on the skin. No complaints really. It's just a very light coverage, but it's supposed to be a skin tint, so it just gives you a little bit of coverage and a little bit of like a base to blend everything else into, which I like. So I don't know, I really like this look. I feel like everything worked really well, both prestige, non-prestige, like both, I mean, performed really well. These lashes are fun and never wear them, so this is different, but it's fun and it's really making my eyes like pop too, having that extra lash. So really no complaints. I feel like everything we used, like I'm definitely gonna keep using and keep trying, and yeah, I like this look. Fresh and springy and glowy, all the things I like. So thank you so much for hanging out with me, trying some new things. Definitely give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel. I'm almost to 500 subscribers, which is actually crazy, but that would be a huge milestone for me to hit. So that'd be amazing. Really would appreciate it if you would subscribe, and I will see you next time for another new video.